So we're gonna finish this game today. Let's play this. Hope there aren't gonna be a lot of lag moments again. Like last time. There we go. What? Is this right? Oh yes, I got yeah. This is right. I remember things. Okay. Wait, so what am I doing?
Looks like I'm headed to room 507.
Oh. Thank you. Sophie? Is that my name? Sophie? Is the audio okay? It looks like it might be a bit quiet. I'm not even recording. I'm so bad at this. I'm so bad at this. It's quiet? Okay. Let me know how this goes. This one's 507, I think. Nope, that's 6. This one. Oh, this is Do Not Disturb though. Dun dun dun. Is there a body? Nobody. Ah! I nearly died. Let the snooping commence. It's a bit of a mess in room 507, but nothing out of the ordinary for a mother and a child staying for such a long period of time. Where should I start investigating? There's an open suitcase lying on the bed that immediately drew my attention, but there's lots of other things lying around too.
Let's get to the bottom of this and find out what links these rooms together.
Let's see what's in here. Hello? Oh god, that is so pink.
I left the clean towels on my cart.
Ooh, should I not clean in here, seeing as it says do not disturb? Though I did get rid of the sign, so maybe I can pretend. I'm not gonna clean this. Hello? Oh. Alright. Definitely do not clean. Oh, a bit late for that, pal. Oh, why was the toilet so gross? What the hell?
He's all but outright threatening you. Oh, I hope you can stay as far away from him as possible.
I don't speak French. Oh. Well, that's easy then. I just met with your damn lawyer. You've got some balls to accuse me of all that. And if you were so irreproachable yourself, do you think I don't know where you spend your nights? But worst of all is that you won't let me see my son. You won't even let me tell me where he is. If you think you have a chance to get custody, you really don't know me well. I won't let you take Michael away from me. Dun dun dun! What the hell is this? Okay.
Looks like someone grew tired
Dougie.
of looking at your face, Mr. Beaumont.
Is that a ring? Whoa. Whoa. I am not a fan of these sounds. Oh. Mr. Beaumont. Anne's husband, for now. Their relationship is not in a good place, to put it lightly. It seems his wife fled with their son and is now trying to divorce him. Mr. Beaumont is clearly hurt, but a wounded, cornered animal can be just as dangerous, if not more. I hope there's nothing behind these threats, but knowing that Anne and Michael have had to hide out in a hotel for a month isn't encouraging. Oh.
Mr. Cruz, huh?
So that's
Numbers, dates, times. What does it all mean?
That's the guy from the other room. What are these numbers? Code for safe? No, but then why would they be at times? That is quite a stain. Siggies. Okay. Mind me, just opening all your shit. Oh, look at my face. I am glowing. Ooh, gloves. I'm not allowed to look at the gloves, apparently. Should I close my curtain? Okay. That's probably worse. It's fine. It's fine. No, don't worry about it. It's fine. Sugar frosted pops. A free yo-yo inside. I think I threw away that yo-yo. Oops. Oh, wait, what? Huh. So Michael's put his name and stuff there. Michael Beaumont, Hotel Clarington. Something 507? Well, Chambre. I don't know. Oh, stop! I'm so used to pressing escape to escape. Okay. That might be for the safe, maybe? 1824? Huh.
So you were eager to set up a meeting, but didn't want anyone noticing.
I hope you are well in spite of the circumstances. We've been on the train for 2 days now. It's a long ride, made even longer by the fact I cannot wait to see you again. We are scheduled to arrive in Montreal on the eve of Valentine's Day. I booked room 509. It's a marital suite. When we arrive, please refrain from talking to me until we can figure out a safe way to see each other. Say hello to Michael for me. M. Mrs. Beaumont, Clarington Hotel, 1178 Drummond Street, Montreal. So, lol? Why lol? Why lol? I was about to say, wow, it's super windy here right now, but then I heard a huge crashing sound and had to go look out the back window. Uh-oh. There are some pencils missing. That's so sad. Never mind, I found them. Why can't I inspect these? That's a bit strange. Huh. Didn't realize I had battery cars back then.
Oh, Michael. Adults can be so confusing. I promise it's not you.
The steel roof off my neighbor's shed has blown off the shed over the wall into my backyard. Uh-oh. That sounds like a problem. Dad, I'm sorry, but Mom asked me not to tell you the name of our hotel. She allowed me to talk about our room, though. We have 2 little beds, a radio, and even a television. Mom let me build 4, and the maid brought us extra blankets. She's really nice. The hotel is nice too, but I miss home. I wish Mom and you could be happy. And I wish everything could go back to the way it was before, but Mom says it's impossible. She says she no longer loves you. Do you think she'll ever stop loving me too? Michael. Interesting. Oh, I'm flying. Oh, what is this? Grammar for everyone. Wait, what's the note? To Anne Bercy? Huh? Michael's withdrawal from school. I'm presuming this is her maiden name or something. Dear Mrs. Bercy, we have successfully processed your request to withdraw your son, Michael Bercy, from his school's schedule and system under the agreement that you will continue his education from home. Following this letter, you will receive the list of books and school materials you need to purchase in order to follow the curriculum from home. A social worker will be in touch to help you understand our milestones so that your son can benefit from our programs from the comfort of his home. Thank you for thinking of your son's education. Director Donald Byron.
Funny how some games really stand the test of time. I used to play this with Mom all the time.
Thanks and letters, top tier game.
Aha! Keys are Snoop's best friend.
What the hell kind of key is this? What? Pick up.
Sounds like this is from your school days, but the name of the sender is smudged.
December 26th, 1945. Dear Anne, you were right. I miss the snow already. It's so hot right now in Texas. It's quite a shock after the cool weather of Montreal. My family has never seen snow before, and I could not find the words to tell them how beautiful it is. They don't understand what they are missing. I wish I could build my brothers a snowman, like the one we built together a few weeks ago. I know it's childish, but I had not had that much fun in years. Christmas was exhausting. 9 days of eating, singing, dancing. It's great fun, but I am glad it's over so I can rest a little. Of course, celebrations will resume for New Year, but it gives me a few days to relax. How are things going with your family? I know you don't get along well, but I hope you are still able to have a good time. I will leave for Montreal on the 8th. I cannot wait to be back. I miss finding black cat hairs all over my clothes. I miss our late night studying sessions at Harry's. I even miss Sister Miller's classes, if you can believe it. I will see you soon. Warm wishes, smudged out name.
Funny how some games really stand the test of time. I used to play this with Mom all the time.
So the note in here said M, so I'm presuming it's Mrs. Cruz. I can't remember what her name was. Sorry. I just made Inky jump because I just pushed my bottle. I'm just pushing it against the desk and Inky is not happy about it. I'm sorry! It's just this! It's okay! She's looking at me like I've just done the most offensive thing in the entire world. It's just this! But yeah, so I think the letter is... I can't remember her name. Was it like Martha or Maria or something? They're making it seem like... I don't know. They're making it seem like her and Anne have a relationship of some form. But then it just seems really weird to do that in front of her husband. I don't know. It's a bit weird, this game.
Let's find out what this key unlocks.
Look at those nice shoes. Oh. Yeah, they're definitely in a relationship. Adam or Eve? Is this the same author, Brigitte Boswell, as the And They Were Roommates book? A confession of a shocking and forbidden love. A heartbreaking decision. Should Rose stay in a marriage that no longer makes her happy, or seek refuge in the arms of the woman who truly understands her? This is feeling either like the most obvious clue in the entire world, or the biggest red herring in the entire world, and I cannot decide which one it is. She has tasted the forbidden... She has tasted the forbidden fruit years ago. And now she is all she can think of. What the hell? But what will her family and society as a whole think of her if she turns to a life of sin? Should she be condemned for even entertaining the thought of leaving her husband, or pitied for having to make such a heartbreaking decision? Boswell is a prolific author behind novels such as And They Were Roommates and The Lonely Girl. Adam or Eve is her 7th novel. It's not funny, really, but it's just so in your face and cheesy that... Oh, I can actually watch TV. Wait, why? And the point of that was... kind of funny. I can't tell if this is just trying to distract or if this is genuinely just like that obvious. It's a bit weird.
So a husband can abuse his wife and just get away with it? And people like Linda still think divorce is wrong? Ugh.
Richardson Carter, attorneys at law. Dear Anne, I have met with Luis and he has asked me to give you the enclosed letter. I think I should reiterate that some of your accusations, such as wife abuse, are not grounds for divorce in Quebec. Why? Man, the past, huh? I understand you are hurt, but I do not think antagonizing your husband is very wise at the moment. Do not forget to be in court at 11 AM on the 20th. Be on time. Also a friendly reminder that my fees for January need to be paid before the end of the month. I'm happy to help you out, but I cannot work pro bono on this. Sincerely, Howard. Bruh. Let me. So that's just this guy, right? No, this is Hector. Who the hell is Howard then? Okay. Oh my god, there's so much to look at. Okay. The winds and the leaves that day made a sound that sounded like... A sound that sounded like? Really, Anne? The winds and the leaves that day made the tree whistle a soft melody that came to my ear. I remember every part of this day, for it was the day we met. Jesus, this is bad. I like the little notes in here. I was looking for my cat when I heard the sound of the leaves blowing in the wind, like a melody to my ear, on the summer day where I met you. This is so cheesy. I love it. I see you. I see you over there. Oh wow, that is looking remarkably uncrumpled for something that was found entirely crumpled. This letter has been sent to you and has been around the world 3 times. One who breaks the chain will have bad luck. Oh my god. Do not tell me they had those in the 50s. Don't. Do not. Do not tell me they had these in the 50s. I'm gonna read it anyway. Mr. Smith received the letter in 1953, made 33 copies and sent them. 3 days later, he won the lottery. Mr. Jones received it in 1956, made 33 copies and sent them. 3 days later, he discovered an old treasure in his backyard. Mr. Williams received this letter and burned it. His wife and 3 kids died in a fire that very night. Mr. Green forgot the letter in a drawer and lost his job. When he found the letter again, he got a better job than before. In no case should this chain be broken. Make 33 copies and send them. You will experience great joy within 3 days. Oh my god. Hi, Jane! I don't know about the 50s, but I know they predate email. Oh my god. I don't actually think I've ever had one via email. I got them like through texts a lot.
Ah, that's so sweet. I didn't do much, but I'm glad it meant something to you.
Why is this addressed to me but not been given to me? Dear Sophie, thank you so much for taking care of our room every day and bringing us extra sheets. Michael and I wanted to give you a little something before we left. Sincerely, A.
Those few coins in my tip jar were getting pretty lonely. They'll appreciate the company.
Should I have taken those down?
That look in your eyes. What does it mean? And who is this from?
Probably going to give when leaving. I probably should not have taken that money, but I didn't actually have a choice. Well, I did. I could have chosen not to press yes, but there wasn't a no. Therefore, I didn't have a choice. You don't need to know my name, but you've seen me. I recognized that look in your eyes when you checked in. You and I don't need to make a fuss out of this. You keep your wits about you, and I'll do the same. Bruh. What? going on? What is that? No, 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 no. What's that? Why can't I get it? What? But... Isn't there an option to place tip? I don't know. I should... It's fine. It's fine, Kyle. I can't pick that up. I'm really sad. Oh well. Anyway. Key time. Oh, shoot, there are 2 keys. I have 1. It is very much not fine. It's fine! Where's the second key? I only have 1. But I only have 1. But I you ate it? Damn it, Shane. Why? Why did you eat it? Oh, maybe I should try... What was that number on here? 1824. Right? Oh, I can't even try. God damn. You're hungry? You know, I've been pretty hungry in my life before. Never have I been so hungry I ate a key. But you do you, buddy. What the hell is this? Oh, matches. The White Cat Bar and Restaurant. Great! I still don't have the key though. Is it in the toilet? Otherwise I get the iron deficiency? Oh my god. That is a very impressive door if it manages to open both ways. Where is the key? Where is the key? Anybody seen a key? Oh, maybe I just need to... It just says find a key. Maybe I can just turn one and then... No, it has to be at the same time.
I'll need another key to unlock this. Haven't I seen one just like this somewhere?
No. Have I seen one just like this somewhere? I genuinely...
That key looks so familiar.
Oh.
Why do I associate it with room 505?
Okay, I guess we're going to 505. Which is this one? I don't want to go in here. I hate this room. It's definitely not that. Is it in here? Nope. I do not recognize this key at all. Oh, what's this?
That's rough. How are you supposed to support yourself when no one will give you a job or a place to live?
Apparently I have not been looking as thoroughly as I thought I had. Dear Mr. Morgan, I understand your situation and I'm sorry that you had to spend so many years in the hospital. However, this does not change the fact that you don't have the qualifications for the job. And even if you did, I could not hire someone in your situation. Other staff members simply would not feel safe around you. I would ask you not to contact me anymore. Sincerely, Jeremy Sandberg. Oh god. Hey weirdo, stop wasting my time. I'm not hiring you ever. Oh, lovely. Mr. Morgan, you know I have a lot of respect for what you and others have done for this country. But I am not a charity. If I don't receive the past 3 months' rent before the end of the week, you'll have to vacate the apartment. Thank you. Oof. Well, now I guess I have to check all the drawers. Because I've been missing stuff. Like a goof. This one did not want to open. What's that? What is that? That's a belt. Belt. What's this? Oh, pawn shop. sold a World War II victory medal for $15. I don't know if that's good or bad. Where is this key? I can't see a key. It's not the one on the... Hello? A dog? Doggy? There wasn't a key on here, was there? No. I don't... There it is! And they were roommates. It's so funny. That is not the same key. Why did she say she... What? Huh? Is it in the Bible? It is not in the Bible. If you sell those now, it would be more. Yeah. Probably quite a lot more. What? I'm very confused. She said she associates it with this room, yet I can't see anything. Even remotely key-like. Well, that key-like. Whoa. Hello? Why am I looking here now? No, I want to close it. I am confusion.
Think, Sophie. Where have you seen a key like that one before? In a safe?
There's no key in here. Huh? There's no key in here. Isn't this the only safe as well? Huh?
There you are. With Marcella. God knows where she
That's
is.
where it is.
Clarington Hotel reception desk, Beth speaking.
Hey, Beth.
Bean, I've been meaning to speak with you.
Bean!
About what?
Well, a little birdie told me Mr. Morgan and Mr. Cruz had an argument yesterday evening.
Really? Who's your little birdie?
Jacques. Apparently it got so heated he had to get involved. And listen to this. It sounds like I was on the right track, 'cause he heard a particular word thrown around quite a lot. Wanna guess what it is?
Yeah, cowabunga. 100% cowabunga. Affair or blackmail? Because both are very in the air right now. Blackmail? That's the only thing we have like concrete evidence on so far?
Blackmail?
Maybe?
No, that was your theory, remember?
Never
It's
mind.
a fair.
Affair.
Cowabunga.
Did Jack hear anything else?
From what he told me, it seemed like Mr. Cruz was accusing Mr. Morgan of having an affair with his wife.
Oh,
Wouldn't have
complete
expected
wrong
Mrs. Cruz
ballpark,
to
buddy.
fall for a man like Morgan, but I guess the heart wants what the heart wants.
Maybe, but that doesn't explain Mrs. Beaumont's involvement with Mrs. Cruz.
What do you mean?
I found a chest in room 507. I think it can only be opened by turning 2 keys at once. I found one of them in Mrs. Beaumont's things.
Oh, and the other one?
Well, I remembered seeing a similar key in one of Mr. Morgan's stocking pictures, so I went back to check. Mrs. Cruz wears it as a pendant. It looks identical to Mrs. Beaumont's key.
Wait, so Mrs. Beaumont and Mrs. Cruz own identical keys that are both needed to open a mysterious chest? Yeah, there's definitely something going on here.
Maybe they're just good friends. Yeah, maybe they're just good friends. This is the most like tame answer. It's not throwing anything up in the air, so I'm gonna go with this
Yeah,
one.
but the answers probably lie in that chest, and I don't think I'll
Just
be able
gals
to
making
open it.
bells.
I've looked around room 509. I would have seen the second key if it was there. Mrs. Cruz must have left with it this morning.
Yeah.
The sun is
We were
assaulting
so
me.
close. I can't believe it all ends here.
Well, hold on. I may have an idea. Get me a candle and some plaster, and maybe I can do something about that pesky chest.
How?
I'll tell you later.
What?
Just find me those things and I'll meet you in the basement
Oh.
as soon as I manage to leave my post.
She
All
left
right.
me.
Thank you for not giving up.
Come on, you know I wouldn't let you down.
The phone cord is having a time. Progress. Oh, wait, what's this one? Oh, Marcella. Yeah, that's the name. I have no idea why Beth thinks she can open, or that we can open Anne's chest with candles and plaster, but I was promised an explanation once I made my way to the basement with those two items, so I'll just have to put my trust in her. Now, plaster shouldn't be hard to find in a hotel that's undergoing renovations. I walk by bags of the stuff every day. I'll start with that, then see about getting some candles. Close that. Thank you.
Plaster and candles. Well, half the hotel's under renovation. I should be able to find plaster somewhere around here.
I don't remember closing the door, but I guess I closed. Wait, no, it was 5. What? Wait. Let's just close all the doors. I'm not suspicious.
With the renovations, there has to be
Oh, on
plaster
this
somewhere
floor?
on this floor. I should grab some before going down.
Wait, what was that? No.
Great! This takes care of half of this little scavenger hunt. As for the candles, doesn't Rebecca keep some in her locker downstairs?
Is she? I can do it. What? I got the plaster that Beth requested, so that just leaves the candle. Rebecca is always super prepared and terrified of the dark. If I recall correctly, she keeps a stash of candles somewhere in the hotel. If I want to find them, I think my first stop should be the basement, where she spends the most of her time.
I can probably find the rest of what I need in the basement.
Why can't I run? I know I'm a little maid, but can't I run? Oh dear lord. Hello? That is quite some lag. Meow. Oh, wow.
Candles, candles, candles. I think Rebecca keeps a stash of them, but where?
Why is that door open? How am I hearing Bernard and Eugene? Linda, what? Oh, I protected Eugene so he did not get fired by Bernard! Let's go! None of these are candles. Did she say Rebecca? Was it not Rebecca? The VIP guest in room 602 is getting on my nerves. I don't think I've read this. He keeps ordering food that's not on the menu. We don't usually do special orders, but Bernard was adamant that we make all of his wishes come true. Do I look like a goddamn genie? That's not even the worst of it, though. Every night he barges in the kitchen as if it was at home, asking for meat for his precious little terriers. Who feeds dogs $4 roast beef? I can't even afford $4 roast beef for myself. Bobby.
So you do have a stash of candles. But where is it?
Rebecca, the kitchen is out of power again, and I can barely see a thing. Bernard wants us to continue working, but I'm not risking chopping off my fingers for that blowhard. Didn't you start hoarding candles since the last power outage? I remember you saying you never wanted to be caught in the dark basement again. Where's your stash? It's urgent. Please. Bobby. So,
Maybe Bobby took some candles from Rebecca already.
is anyone in the toilet?
I'm good.
I'm good. Let me check the break room. Because I think I said something about a key that I left in here. Maybe it's a good idea to try and pick it up now.
Tempting, but
Ugh.
every penny adds up, Sophie.
Are you here to apologize?
Apologize? I'm not the one who should be apologizing.
You're such an idiot. I can't believe that I fell in love with you.
Wait,
What?
I want my mother's ring back.
No!
There. I don't want it anyway.
That's so sad.
Wait,
Hmm. Is this something I could have prevented? What is this? Have you heard there's a famous movie director? What's so sad? That Jacques and Wendy are obviously splitting up and he just asked for his mother's ring back. Have you heard there's a famous movie director staying in 602? Jay. Is that Jacques? Yes, I was there when he checked in. I don't know who he is, but he must be pretty important because Bernard was almost licking his boots. He even let the man bring his dogs into the hotel. S. No idea who S is. Is he shooting a picture in Montreal? I heard he's here on a scout, but I'm not sure what it means. Maybe he's making a picture on Boy Scouts. Really? Do you think he'll shoot in the hotel? I hope he does. Imagine, we could meet famous actors like James Dean. Let's hope the director has supernatural powers, because Dean is very much dead. What? James Dean is dead? Oh my god. Oh, he's crying. I remember, yeah, I had a bit of dialogue at some point when I needed the keys, and then I got like the master key or something, saying that I left them in the break room, but I'm not seeing them. Switch. What? Oh, I turned the tap on. Okay. To whoever keeps stealing my lunch, I want my Tupperwares back. Susan. Wait. Was Susan someone who wasn't nice? Was that our ex-friend? Let's just throw it away. No, you don't get your stuff back. Rip. Rip. I did. I'm not seeing any keys. What? What is this? Wait, I don't think I've read this. You are so mean and so reckless. February 5th, 1958. To all employees, it has come to my attention that several guests have complained about a member of our staff going through their belongings in their absence. This has to stop now. Anyone with information regarding the situation should come to my office as soon as possible. I want the person behind this swiftly identified and reprimanded. Should no one come forward within a week, punitive measures will be taken against all of you. Thank you, Bernard Leduc, hotel manager. I have no idea what the hell these numbers are, but that's fine. For you know, fucking with everyone else's shit. I don't know what you mean. I'm just... Oh, a key. Is it my key?
Gotta hold on to these tight.
Oh. Wait, this is master key. What? I did not lose the master key. What? Unless all maids have master keys. That would make that would make a lot of sense. Okay, awesome. Now what?
If Bobby has some of Rebecca's candles, maybe he kept them in his locker.
Okay, which one's Bobby's locker? Bobby. This one. Ugh. What the hell?
No candles, but this looks like the laundry room.
Okay, to the laundry we go.
It would make sense for Rebecca to keep her candles by her workstation.
Hello. First time in here. So what if we just switched on every tap in this entire game and just left them on? That would be so funny. What if it messed everything up? Say Dobby detergent? Alright. I'm checking everything. I know where I said they were, but I'm checking everything anyway. We don't miss things around here. We do very much miss things around here, and that's the problem. What chair's in my way? Chair why? What is this? Oh, these things found in the... Oh yes, let's have a look what people have found in pockets, I'm presuming. Paper note with funny drawing, red lipstick, $2.50 in loose change, business card times 3, peppermint time. How can that be times 9 times 5? It's either times 9 or times 5. What? Cigarette pack, old port, silver ring, dollar bill times 4, green pen, movie script, an entire movie script. I love that. 20 cents in loose change, cigarette pack, red lion, paper note with numbers, black pen times 2, $1.35 in loose change.
Ooh, is this a movie script?
It was EL. 9 packs of 5 or all the way around. Right. Needs more murders. Add killer tornado. What? Who's EL? What? Why cut the scene inside the nose? Best part of the script? Excuse me? Right. Okay, that's great. Who's 16? I wonder if I'll need to know that. Not entirely sure where I'd see a code, but we'll keep that in mind. That is many
Stash
people.
uncovered. Reb, you won't mind if I just take one, right? Got a candle.
Well,
Now, what next?
now we go and find Beth. I presume. Okay, nothing of interest. Am I actually meant to do this myself? Because this is now to figure out how exactly these are going to help me open a locked chest. Maybe I
Let's
just
see
need
if
to talk
Beth
to
is
Beth,
around.
and then she'll tell me, and then I'll do it myself. Perhaps. Oh, hi.
There you are.
I'm not sure I understand what the plan is here.
Well, when I was little, we had padlocks on many of the farm's sheds. My dad would always lose the keys, so one day he made a mold of them using wax and plaster. I was thinking of doing the same.
Are you sure it's gonna work?
Absolutely not. But hey, I guess we won't know until we try.
Yeah, you're right.
So let's do this. Okay, to start, we need to pour the wax from the pot. Have you done this before? You're a real pro.
Thanks.
Now, time to put the key into the wax. Let's give it a few seconds, so the mold really takes form. Okay, I think you can remove it. Well, we're almost there. Just pour the cup of plaster into the mold.
That did not go where it looked like it went.
All right. Now we wait for it to dry.
How long do you think it's gonna take?
I don't know. I guess we'll keep poking it every now and then.
I bet you didn't think you'd be making a plaster key today, huh?
Indeed. But I like it. It's rare that this job allows me to use my creative side.
Your creative side.
Well, granted, this key won't end up in any museum, but I enjoy the occasional artistic endeavor.
Like drawing?
Oh, God, no. I once drew a dress that everyone mistook for a birthday hat. I never drew again after that. What about you? Haven't I seen you drawing in that journal of yours?
Yeah,
Have you?
I doodle a little.
Hey, you should show me one day. I'd love to see your art.
Okay, but promise not to laugh.
What? I'd never, ever do that. I know I make fun of pretty much everything, but not people's art. That's their soul. I'm sure it's beautiful.
Thanks.
What do you like to draw anyway?
It's kind of silly, but I've started working on this little comic in which I imagine my life as a celebrity.
A
Am I aware of this?
celebrity?
Yeah. I've always found the lives of famous people so fascinating, you know? And I kind of envy them sometimes. All the drama, the excitement.
Yeah, because we're really lacking in drama and excitement today.
Well, today's the exception.
I'm sure there's something else in your life that excites you.
Well, I do like sailing.
Excuse me? You sail? On a boat?
I used to, with my grandpa. But when he died, we had to sell the boat to pay off his debts.
Oh, that's too bad. I would have loved to go with you.
Flirting.
Maybe it'd be possible to borrow a boat for a day. I think one of Grandpa's friends still has his.
Really? That would be great. I just love trying new things.
I'll see what I can do.
Not very flirty, was that?
Hey, look. I think it's dry.
I can't believe it worked. I could not have done this without you.
Yeah, probably not. Well, I should get back upstairs before Bernard notices my absence, if he hasn't already. Let me know how it goes with the key. Oh, and be careful while turning it, okay? You wouldn't want it to break inside the lock.
Yeah, I'll be careful. Thank you for everything.
Thank you
No
for my
problem.
anxiety. You made a key double with your acolyte. Well,
I've got 2 keys. Now, let's test them out.
who's been drawing on these? It's kind of funny. Shouldn't I get rid of the evidence? Oh. Oh, wait, no, I see. Can I clean? Yes, get rid of the evidence. Good, that's probably important. Why is there a cup here? Off we go. Which room was it? This one? Yeah. Please don't break. Please don't break. That would suck.
Be careful, Sophie. You don't want this key to break.
Oh, that was very fast. Do it very gently. What's all this then? Okay, I guess Inky was with me.
Unlike my favorite bar, this one was black. Her alliterative name will surely take you back. These two sure love their riddles.
What? What? Is this something I should know? I thought the bar was like the white cat, black cat or something. What? If I meant to figure that out, it's not happening. I hope you get better. Try to rest today. I will bring you hot soup after class. Are these like childhood sweethearts or something?
Huh. Marcella invited you to the movies. Let me guess. You said yes.
Welcome back, Inky. The Postman Always Rings Twice is playing at Lowe's Theatre tonight. It's based on a novel I read a while back. I'm sure you would love it, seeing as you like crime stories and murders so much. Nothing creepy about that. Will you come with me? M. Cute. Oh god. Oh no. Oh no. Not another one. I can barely listen to Sister Miller's lecture today. In secret language. Okay, I can just read this now. That's fine. All I do is look at your lips and imagine kissing you. I can't wait for tonight, M. Oh. Oh, it's just gals being pals, as Kyle said, huh? Oh my god. What is this? August 11th, 1946. Dear Anne, I have just heard Doris Day on the radio, and it made me think of you. I know how much you love Sentimental Journey. Counting every mile of railroad track that takes me back. If that's lyrics from a song, I have no idea. Last time I was in Texas, it felt like coming home. Now, strangely, I feel away from home. I wish you were here with me. I always feel at home in your arms. I can hardly believe it has been 5 weeks since we last saw each other. Sometimes I wonder if I might be going crazy. You are always in my head. Everything reminds me of you, not only songs on the radio, but silly things like the flowers in our garden that smell of your shampoo, or when people say the word darling and I can hear you say it in your lovely French accent. I am not even gonna attempt to pronounce that in a French accent. My family seems to have noticed my odd behavior, but of course I cannot tell them about you, even though I wish I could. I feel like climbing on the roof of the tallest building in Austin and shouting my feelings for you at the top of my lungs. God, I sound like a giddy teenager in love for the very first time. Maybe I am. Sometimes I'm scared that all this time with you was nothing but a dream too good to be true. I'm afraid that when I return to Montreal, I will realize you never existed. Or if you do exist, you don't remember me. I wish I had a picture of the two of us, so I would know for sure it was real. I long for your embrace and the taste of your sweet lips. I love you, M. This is a video game and it still feels very, very weird to read all of this. Oh, cute! Look at him! December 29th, 1947. Dear Anne, I'm sorry it took me so long to answer your last letter. Has it been 6 months already since I left Montreal? As you always say, Le temps passe vite? I don't fucking know French, man. My parents are glad I am done with my studies. They've always thought it was a strange idea for me to go to university. Now they want me to find a husband and have children like any other woman. I think I will. These past few months I had a lot of time to reflect on our relationship. You know my feelings for you, and I hope you never forget how much I love you. But we cannot hide our heads in the sand any longer. We were lucky our story lasted as long as it did, and foolish to think it would last forever. Our love is forbidden, and hiding it from my family is proving more and more difficult every day. You will always have a special place in my heart, but I believe it is time for us to go our separate ways. You made me feel like a teenager. I made everything but the present disappear. Now I need to be an adult and think about the future. Sincerely, M. Well, this is sweet and sad. Hello. What can I do now? Just pick up the keys? I'm just gonna pick up the keys. I'm not even gonna put it all back. Am I missing something? That's it. Oh, there we go. Put letters back. Yeah. And then close it. I can't lock it, can I? Oh wait, what's this? Greta! Oh, doggy. Oh, according to one of the letters in the chest, Anne bought Marcella something that needed a 4-letter key to open. Could that be the case I found on Marcella's bed in 509? I need to figure out oh, 2 5-letter words, both related to Anne and Marcella's past. Like my favorite bar, this one was black. Her alliterative name will surely take you back. What? Something that needs simultaneous keys to open, probably auto locks. Fair. I'm confused. Is the word white? Because cat is very clearly... Oh. What? No. What? Oh, it was a cat collar, not a dog. I should have realized. So her favorite bar, I'm presuming, is the White Cat. But I don't know if the word should be cat. Well, obviously it can't be because it's 5 letters, but then it just... I don't know if white... I don't know. I don't know. Unless... Meow? Meow is not 5 letters. I mean, so we just got a cat collar that says Greta. So Greta's gonna be one of them? But I don't know if it's... What do you mean by her alliterative name? Where's the alliteration? Oh, no. Wait. Brigitte, maybe? But what was her last name? Boswell. Oh, no. Probably not then. What? I'm so confused. I can't think of any other alliterative names that we... What? Confused. What was the other book name? This one? Oh.
That riddle's a toughie. Maybe I need a fresh pair of eyes on it.
Does that mean I need to go and talk to... or call Beth? Maria was it? No, it's Marcella. I thought it was Maria as well, but it's Marcella.
Clarington Hotel reception desk. Beth speaking.
Hey, Beth. Got a minute?
For you, always, Bean.
I opened the chest in room 507.
You did? Damn, I have to admit I didn't really believe in our little plaster key, but way to go.
Yeah, I'm kind of surprised as well. It's quite sturdy.
So, spill it. What's in the chest?
A riddle.
A riddle?
Or we're just gonna
I
leave
think
it
it
at
was
the
written
riddle?
by Mrs. Beaumont for Mrs. Cruz. And I think the answer will give me the combination for a case I found in room 509. I could use your help with it, though.
Oh, God, I hate riddles. Well, let's hear it. Which part is causing you trouble?
All of it. All of it's causing me trouble. This one's probably either White or Greta. Probably. I just don't know which one.
Her alliterative name will surely take you back.
Alliterative what now? Andrew, you're a nerd. What's alliterative?
Hey, just because I read books doesn't mean I know everything.
Uh-huh.
Okay. It's a series of words that start with the same sound.
Please don't
or
tell me
letters.
that's the clue.
Thank you, darling.
Don't. That's not. That
Did you
can't
get
be.
that, Bean?
That can't be
Yeah,
the clue.
I did.
That doesn't help me. I know what alliterative means. I don't know what is. Oh my god. Okay.
But that could mean a lot of things. I'm not sure where to look.
Yeah, me neither.
Tell her to look for a name and surname that both start with the same letter. Maybe it's someone famous, like a writer or a singer.
Huh. You got that?
Yes. Thank him for me.
Will do.
Help
Anything
me.
else?
Because neither Brigitte or Boswell or whatever it is are 5 letters. This is fine. This is fine.
Here's another one. Unlike my favorite bar, this one was black. Do you know what this could mean?
You said Mrs. Beaumont wrote the riddle, right?
Yeah, but I have no idea what her favorite bar is.
I think I do.
Really? How?
That's a story for another time. But if I had to bet, I'd put my money on the White Cat.
The White Cat. I'm not sure I get it.
Well,
Give me
if
as many
I'm right
hints.
about the White Cat, then we're looking for...
A black cat.
Yep.
So Greta.
Why don't you look
Then.
around to see if there's
Okay,
any
so it's
mention
Greta,
of a
not
black
White.
cat in
Okay.
Mrs. Beaumont's stuff?
Okay, I will. You're not too bad at riddles, you know?
I never said I was bad at them, just that I hate them. Anything else I can help you with?
That's all.
That's all. Thank you.
Don't mention it.
There was another
I'm just
half
glad
to the
I could
clue.
be of some help. Call
Maybe.
me after you've opened that case.
You know I will.
Okay, so I don't. Okay, so it's Greta, but I don't. Oh, from the first one take the first 2, from the last one take the last 2. What? Huh? But what's up with the 5 then? I'm so confused. Because I think this is the only celebrity we have, other than the director, who is E.L., and then the mention of James Dean. It's gonna be this. But I don't... First one take the first 2, last one last 2. So is that G-R-T-E? But that's still not... What? No, 2 5 letters. So it can't be Brigitte. But then... Huh? Is there another author? Or am I being stupid? I mean, it has to be. It has to be Brigitte, but I don't... Oh, Doris! Dickhead. Fucking dickhead. I'm so stupid. It was in the letter. Okay, so Greta and Doris, so... G-R-I-S? Greece? Greek? That's a word, right? This doesn't help me. Yeah, okay. So, G-R-I-S. Maybe? Completely forgot I read about Doris Day. Okay. G-R-I-S. That's what we're going with.
So, I need to find something related to a black cat
Which room was that?
and a person whose first and last names start with the same letter.
Wow. Why did I get turned around? The game hates me. Oh, I should put that key back. Can I put the key back? I don't even remember where I found the key. Shit. It was here. It was this. Yes. Just like it never happened. I can still open this. I can't lock it. Okay, well, that's fine. Okay. Anyway. What? Wrong way. This is fine. Everything's fine. Oh! The sun is on me. Uh-oh. I think it was in here? Yes. Okay, okay. G. Are you an A or an R? Oh, that's an R. I. That's it. Yeah? Yes. Yes. Good job. Good job. Brigitte was a red herring. What's in here? Oh, typewriter?
That novelist, Bridget Boswell, is actually you, Marcella?
What? Oh my god, that is so gay. Also, it's Bridget, not Brigitte, despite being Brigitte. Okay, February 4th, 1956. Dear Marcella, or should I say Bridget, which sounds significantly less cool. You know I prefer a good old crime story, but last week I came upon a romance novel with an intriguing title. And they were roommates. I cannot read it without thinking of the Vine, and I'm sure that's the point, but that's all I can think. It just makes it funny. I bought it on an impulse at the train station and read it from cover to cover during the journey. Can you imagine my surprise when I recognized our story? You may have changed the names and locations, but all of our moments are there. Our endless discussions in the dorm room, our first day at the theatre, our trip to Quebec City. You often said writers are thieves, but I never fully understood until now. It has been almost 10 years since I received your last letter. The letter that painted our relationship as nothing more than a summer fling. At first I could not believe you had written those words. Then I waited in vain for your answer, and had to accept your love for me had never been real. For many years I was broken-hearted, angry, confused. I questioned the nature of our feelings, of our attraction, and made many wrong decisions. But this book, your book, am I foolish to think it's proof you really loved me? In any case, I hope you are well, and I am happy to see you accomplish your dream of becoming a writer. Much sincerity? I don't know. I'm not saying it in French, because I can't do a French accent to save my life. Something sincerely, Anne.
Oh, Anne. Murder might be a bit much, but you deserve some kind of justice.
I might have to close my curtain again. That's fine. Dear Marcella, I didn't expect you to reply to my letter, but I am happy to see I was wrong. Your words have comforted me in a time of great distress. If only Louis was half the man you say Hector is. Have I missed something? No. He has quite a temper and hits me frequently. I am willing to put up with it as long as he doesn't hurt Michael, but there are some days when it becomes almost unbearable. The other day I dreamt of our first date. We were watching The Postman Only Rings Twice again. But suddenly we were in the movie. You were Lana Turner and I was John Garfield, and we were both plotting to kill my husband. I hate to admit it, but I almost hope it was premonitory. To answer your question, I do still have our box. My brother is currently in Atlanta for work, and I was thinking of going to see him with Michael next month. If you were able to meet me there, we could open the box together and laugh at the silly things we thought important all those years ago. I hope to hear from you soon. I'm gonna put that as yours sincerely, Anne. P.S. Do you remember that secret language we invented so Sister Miller could understand the notes we passed during her class? In secret language? I still do.
I do like
we're
a
still
happy
going.
ending. I just hope that's where your story is headed.
Dear Marcella, thank you for sending me a signed version of your latest novel. I think it's your greatest work yet, but I do have a few comments to help make the next one even better. First, I believe Rose should be more concerned with what she deserves than what her husband deserves. He may not deserve the pain she will cause by leaving him, but they both deserve to be happy. And they won't be as long as they remain together. As long as she doesn't listen to her own needs. Premonitionary? Oh, did I miss like a bunch of letters? Also, I think it would be great if your next novel ended on a more positive note. Imagine if Rose left her husband and rode into the sunset with Eve. Imagine if they went to New York or Los Angeles, some place where people like us are tolerated. Imagine if they got to have their happy ending. It would be the best story ever. I hope you will consider it.
Oh, so
Okay, we'll
you
read
came
this
to
one last
Montreal
one, and
under the pretense of celebrating your wedding anniversary, but all along, you meant to reunite with Anne.
Dear Marcella, I left the house, I left Louis. I couldn't take it anymore. I couldn't lie anymore. How do you do it? How do you manage to live a double life? To hide your work and your novels from your husband? I had so much less to hide, and yet. Michael and I are staying in the Clarington Hotel until we find a place to stay and the divorce is done. I don't know how long it will take. Could you come and see me in Montreal? I really need you by my side right now. A. P.S. I wouldn't put it past Louise to scour every hotel guest book in the region looking for me under his surname. So I've registered under the name Beaumont. Ah. That'll be why she had the other name. That makes sense now. Okay. I feel like if I exit this, it's going to change. So I'm just going to do a very quick BRB. I'll be back, and then we will finish the second half of this. Second half. So, BRB. Okay. Am I typing? Nope.
After all this, turns out you're a fan of Bridget? Of Marcella? That's a lot sweeter than I expected.
Thank you. Thank you for the bean. September 27th, 1957. Dear Marcella, although you don't know me, I think I can safely say I'm your biggest fan. How do you know her name is Marcella then? Because I'm presuming this isn't Anne. Is it Anna or is it Anna? Either way. Your novels have literally changed my life. After the war, I spent almost 10 years in a psychiatric... Is this Morgan? Psychiatric hospital because of panic attacks. None of the treatments were working and I wasn't getting any better. I became friends with one of the nurses who started lending me books so I could pass the time. I didn't really like the first ones, but then I picked up Bridget Boswell's first novel, your novel. I had never read such a beautiful love story. It almost brought tears to my eyes. I immediately urged the nurse to get me more of your books. Believe it or not, the more I read them, the less panic attacks I had. The doctors thought it was their new medication finally working, but I knew the truth. Your novels gave me the courage to get in contact with Lindsay, a friend from the war. I'd always felt for him the same way your characters feel for each other, but I'd never dared telling him. Is Morgan gay too? What? Okay, everyone's gay in this game. Now I have, thanks to you. The thoughts of seeing him again is what motivated me to get better and leave the hospital. I hope to hear back from him soon. I'm presuming it was Morgan, wasn't it? The guy, he went in the, like, spade or something, but... Paul? Is his name Paul? I don't even remember, man. It's been so long since playing the first half of this game, and I've forgotten everything. After my discharge, I wanted to thank you, there is no S in that, for everything you've done for me. I've discovered Bridget was a pseudonym, so tracking you down took longer than I thought. Fortunately, I am a very patient and resourceful man, and I never give up. Do you think we could meet? I have so much more to tell you. Paul. Right, okay. Things are making sense. Still feels weird, though. So, presuming Paul... It was Paul Morgan, wasn't it? This is the creep who's taking pictures of us. Right? presuming. So... Oh! Wait! Lindsay! There was a letter in his room which was addressed to a Lindsay, and it was the mum who was responding, I think? Maybe? Saying, don't contact or whatever. I presumed it was a woman this whole time, because I've never heard of a man called Lindsay, but everything is making sense now. Okay. Good! I like when things make sense. I don't know if this is very good for us being Sophie, but hey, I guess we'll find out very soon. Very creepy that he stalked me, though. Very creepy.
I'm glad you were able to open up to Marcella like this. Everyone needs someone to talk to.
Dear Marcella, thank you for answering my letter. I realize now how unsettling it must have been for you. Please forgive me for tricking your editor into giving me your address. I know I shouldn't have done that. I wanted to thank you as well for your encouraging words concerning Lindsay. I still haven't heard from him, and I'm starting to fear I might have the wrong address. I wish I could take a train to Virginia, but that's not an option right now as I can barely pay the rent. I guess I will have to find a job. As a kid, I dreamt of being an actor, a Hollywood star. I know it's a foolish dream, but what else can I do? What am I? What am I good at? I've tried getting some odd jobs already, but employers turn me down as soon as they learn where I've spent the last 10 years of my life. If it continues like this, I'll probably end up on the street like so many of my army buddies. Why am I telling you all this? After reading your books and getting to know you through them, I tend to forget I'm only a stranger to you. I hope you don't mind. You seem to be a good listener, and I've been feeling rather lonely ever since I left the hospital. Anyway, please tell me more about your life, and do not hesitate to write long letters. I must have read your previous one 1,000 times already. Paul. Are you saying I've heard of it as a unisex name, but it didn't occur to me?
An advance on my salary. So Marcella hired you. But what for?
I've just received a letter from Lindsay's mother. She tells me he's dead. Words cannot even begin to describe how empty I feel. He died 2 years ago, before I even sent my first letter. He will never know my feelings for him, and I will never know if he could have loved me back. I guess I should have known this would end in pain, just like your novels. I wish I had Lindsay's ability to find beauty everywhere. Even during the war, amidst the death and chaos, he would marvel at the forests of Germany, at the sun, the birds. He loved birds so much. He had a bird-watching thing. He could identify them just by listening to their song. I have to admit your proposition took me by surprise. I was hesitant to leave home at first, and I was afraid to miss Lindsay's answer, but now there's nothing keeping me here. I'm desperate for anything that will help me forget the pain, but I don't have enough money to make it to Texas. Do you think you could give me an advance on my salary? In spite of everything, I'm really excited to know I'll finally meet you. Paul. Okay, right. Picking up the pieces here. I'd say it's a toss-up whether he's actually dead. See, here's the thing, and I can't remember whose room it was in, but there was a letter from someone's mum, I think it was. Written... I feel like it was written to one of the guys. I think it was to Mr. Cruz, saying about a man had popped up at the house. Or something. I can't remember who it was or what it was, but there was someone in somewhere where it said about a man popping up to the house to, you know. I can't remember who it was or who it was to or where it was, but it could be Mr. Morgan. Or if you think it's a toss-up whether he's actually dead, maybe it could be Mr. Lindsay. It's not Mr. Lindsay, but you know, Lindsay. Yeah. So much is fitting together really nicely. But it's also like, but there are so many questions. And why is it so obvious? It feels like, because this whole game has been very much, someone's gay. And it's just been clue after clue. Like, really obviously. So, I don't know. I feel like there's something else here that we're missing. Otherwise, it is the most, like, easily figured out mystery game ever. When the answer has just always been plain as day. So I think there's something else, but I don't know what. Morgan being gay, though, was not on my bingo card. Is that everything? Why can I throw these away? I don't get it. I don't know what that would do for me. That sounds like a terrible idea.
So, let me get this straight. Mrs. Beaumont and Mrs. Cruz are some kind of star-crossed lovers?
Seems like it, yeah. But I'm not sure whether they chose to meet here just to reconnect for a few days, or if there's something more to it.
Well, I may be able to help with that.
Really? How?
Oh, some mail arrived earlier for Mrs. Beaumont.
What the hell am I hearing?
I wonder what's in it.
We could open it.
I mean, that's kinda illegal.
So if everything you've been doing has been kind of illegal.
I think it is.
Well, too late. I've always known I would end up in prison one day.
Oh my god.
So?
It's 3 train tickets, and, there's a tourism pamphlet for California.
California.
Well, it makes sense. It's much more progressive there than it is here.
So, Anna and Marcella want to go there to live their love freely.
Anne and Marcella, huh? You 3 are best pals now?
Well,
Oops.
after reading so much of their correspondence, I kind of feel like I know them, you know?
Yeah. But what about Mr. Morgan, though? I mean, Paul. How does he fit into all of this?
I would like to know how he's been hired. I can't imagine why there's a reason for him to be hired. It's weird. I'm just aware that no, he's dead, go away seems like a very plausible brush off from a homophobic mother who's been struggling to keep her son in the closet. Yeah, that's fair. That's fair. We'll say he was a fan. Did we tell her that she's Bridget? Yeah,
Turns
well.
out he's a big fan of Marcella.
Is she a celebrity or something?
More or less. She writes pulp fiction under a pseudonym. I think her books gave Paul a chance to get out of his own head while he was staying in a psychiatric hospital.
Huh, I see. He's still kind of a creep, though.
I
Couldn't he have
fully agree.
stuck to fan mail?
What the hell's
Stalking
going
her
on with the
like
cord?
that? That's going too far. And why did he have those pictures of you, anyway?
I guess we'll never know for sure, but I don't think it was ever about me.
It's always been about Anne and Marcella.
Exactly.
Well, it feels a tad anticlimactic, but who needs drama, right?
At least it made our day pretty interesting.
It sure did. You know, after today, I think I get why you're so interested in the lives our guests lead. I try to forget they exist as soon as I'm done interacting with them. But once in a while, it's nice to remember that, well, even the most put-together person could be an absolute mess on the other side of the door.
What about you? Who is Beth Lambert
We're
when
going
no
with all
one's
the-
looking?
I like to
Bloody
think that
options.
with me, what you see is what you get. But maybe an extra Snoopy super sleuth could uncover a few more layers. Maybe ones I didn't even know I had.
Oh.
Challenge accepted.
Come see me when your shift ends, alright? We could leave together if you want.
Sure. If we're
Okay.
able to. With all that snow, I'm thinking maybe we'll have no choice but to spend the night here.
Ooh, a sleepover. We could set up a pillow fort on the mezzanine.
A pillow fort? We do work in a hotel, you know. There are actual beds here.
I know, but isn't my way so much more fun?
Where are we
Well,
going?
We could take a page out of Michael's book and decorate it, and then
Someone watching
spend the
this?
night throwing stuff at Bernard whenever he comes through the lobby.
Oh, now you're talking.
Okay, that's cute. And we're back.
I just have to finish my tasks for the day, and then I can leave.
Oh, I have to hide the evidence. What? Wait, what? Why are we... Why can't I... Okay. What was up with that half erased number that we had? Okay, let's make sure. Let's close this. Don't like that I can't lock anything. I can just close it. Is anything in my inventory? The only thing that I think I have that shouldn't be with me is the money. Because I think the 2 keys are both hotel keys. Screwdriver, meh. The key that has been made, I mean, the best I could do is discard it. The only thing I have, I think, is the money. I think everything in my inventory is something that I am okay to have. My concern is making sure I've closed all of the things I've opened. Why am I hearing a ding dong? Oh my god! That took me way too long to register what I was looking at. Holy shit! It's gonna get spooky! Right? What's going on here? Is that a hand? Oh. Breathes heavily. So does that mean he's in the door of the... or they? It might not be one of the husbands. Hello? Yeah, it's a dude. Is this Hector? Or is this Morgan? How do I get down the stairs? Because the stairs are off limits. So I have to move the body and go in that lift? You wouldn't want to. You wouldn't want to.
Mr. Cruz?
Oh, he's so dead.
Mr. Cruz.
I like
Oh,
that the
God.
lift has been so
God.
kind
What happened?
as to stop ding-donging.
Is this about Paul? Does that mean...
Uh-oh. I chose the worst moment to have connection issues. No! That really is the worst moment. I'm sorry. Dear Mr. Cruz, thank you for reporting that guest's unacceptable behavior. We will look into it as soon as possible. However, I regret to inform you that we cannot divulge a guest's personal information regardless of that guest's behavior. As I'm sure you will understand, we are very concerned with our guest's privacy, and our staff prides itself on its discretion. Please contact us should that guest bother you again. Yours sincerely, Bernard Leduc, hotel manager. I'm gonna go ahead and say that I think that the guest has indeed bothered him again.
Mr. Cruz's life insurance policy. Why did he have this on him?
Is there anything else? Doesn't look like it. How do I go downstairs? That's what I want to know. It's not like I can pull his body. What on earth happened? I was on the 5th floor and heard the elevator door ringing repeatedly, so I went to check it out. I found Hector's body between the elevator doors, lying in a pool of blood. I checked his pulse and couldn't feel anything. On his person were 2 pieces of paper, a letter from Bernard, and a copy of Hector's life insurance policy. My head is swirling with questions. What does it all mean? How did this happen? Who could have done this to Hector, if this was, in fact, someone else's doing?
Please let there be someone around who can help.
Dun dun dun! And then the lights went out, as if the situation wasn't ominous enough. I need to get the power running again, and then I'll figure out what to do about poor Hector. I may as well try fiddling with the fuse box in the janitor's closet.
I have to get the power back on.
I wanna know. But I wanna know. But I wanna know. I'm pretty sure the janitor's closet was the other way. So I wanna go and check this out first. Probably a bad idea, but oh. Ooh, ice pick. Camera! Paul. Oh, wait. Oh, that's concerning. What is this? Huh. AB. Oh, well, that's not damning evidence.
Poor Paul. Lindsay's death really hit him hard. He hasn't been in the best headspace.
February 14th. Oh, Valentine's Day. Oh, lovely. Montreal's much bigger than I had expected. Big cities always make me feel lonely, and that feeling was only I still can't fucking say that word. This morning by the fact that everyone around me was speaking a language I could not understand. I bought an English to French dictionary at the train station, but I don't think I'll need it after all. English speakers seem more common in the downtown area. Thank God. The hotel is nice. When I arrived, the whole staff was busy getting ready for some big event. It wasn't until I saw Marcella enter the lobby with a flower bouquet that I realized today's Valentine's Day. Hector and her were gone in a flash, and I was left feeling more alone than ever, wishing Lindsay was here with me. Helping Marcella out these past weeks has been a great distraction, but it still hurts so much every time I think about him. I'd hoped the pain would have gone by now. I'll probably need a double dose of Miltone to sleep tonight.
So Paul just needed to pass the time while Marcella was away. That's why he was observing us.
February 15th. Today I wanted to follow Marcella and Hector out of the hotel, but the sidewalks were so packed with people that I started having a panic attack. Wow, fucking mood. I tried taking a cab, and that's when I realized I was all out of money. It's been a while since Marcella's last payment, and the hotel room was more expensive than I had anticipated. I couldn't resort to selling the camera, so I decided to pawn some... I can't read, man. My victory medal instead. It was hard letting it go after so many years, and yet it also felt strangely liberating. Maybe it's a sign I shouldn't be holding on to the past so much. To fight boredom until Marcella and Hector's return, I started looking at the hotel staff. I heard Andrew and Beth at the reception desk discussing books and movies. They both seem like nice people. I wish I'd found the courage to join the conversation. When you look at people all day and they never look back, you start feeling invisible. I noticed that Sophie, the maid in charge of cleaning the fifth floor, seems to share my interest for other people's lives. Maybe I should try talking to her. So he's not really a creep, but he is a creep. He is a creep with less creepy intentions. I don't know, man. I don't know.
Paul was hiding out right here. Did he ever find the person who was sneaking out at night?
February 16th. Who's sneaking out of their room every night? The question has been driving me crazy since my first night at the hotel. So tonight I decided to investigate. I found a hiding spot near the ice machine with a nice view of the whole corridor. My camera's at the ready, but there's been no movement for at least 3 hours, and I'm fighting not to fall asleep. No need for Miltone tonight. I thought being a detective would be more exciting. Maybe Marcella's right. Maybe it's time I let go of Mr. Spade.
9:45? So, Anne and Marcella met here this morning while I was busy cleaning room 504.
February 17th. I awoke around 9:30 a.m. and realized I had fallen asleep sometime in the early morning. I was about to go back to my room when the guest from room 507 came to sit on one of the chairs close by. She's been there ever since, and I don't dare leave my hiding spot in front of her. Marcella joined the guest from 507 around 9:45. Apparently she told Hector she didn't love him anymore, and he's now convinced she's been cheating on him. That explains why he assaulted me out of the blue yesterday evening and accused me of having an affair with his wife. The guest from 507, I've learned her name was Anne, has just said she might have an idea on how to solve their problem. I'm thinking of revealing myself, but I don't want to anger Marcella. The longer I wait, the more awkward it will be when I do come out. Maybe I should. In what way? In what way, Paul? Oh wait, so is that when he died? Well, no, he didn't die. Hector died. So, Paul is genuinely just a guy? He has nothing going on? He's just a guy? He's just a little creep who just likes watching people? What? I don't get it. I don't know why he was hired. This is making no sense to me. Agenda. The gay agenda. Alright. So he's been hiding behind here? Is that how it is?
Oh, so Paul's work with Marcella was to follow her around like a private investigator, to help her with research for her novel.
What? Wait, what? Okay. The game's lost me. I'm confused now. November 22nd, 1957. Dear Paul, I am sorry to hear you are in such a dire situation. You seem to possess a lot of useful skills, and it's a shame employers cannot see past your medical history. But don't despair. I've been writing novels for almost 8 years now. My publisher takes most of the sales revenue, but I was still able to collect a substantial sum of money over the years. Now, I would like to use that money to hire you. I'm getting tired of romance novels and I'm thinking of branching out into crime fiction. As a sort of research, I would like you to follow me around town and take notes of my comings and goings. Okay. I am aware this is a very unusual job, but considering you were able to track me down, I believe you would make a great private detective. In addition to your salary, I would cover all work-related expenses, and you would, of course, be the first to read the manuscript once it's finished. Sincerely, M. What? This is so weird.
Paul really got into his role.
January 13th, 1958. Dear Paul, I hope spying on me isn't proving too exhausting. You've really inspired me so far, and I already... Hi. Hello, little creep. Hello, little creep. She did me a heckin' startle. You've inspired me so far and I already have tons of ideas. The trench coats you bought were a nice touch. You look straight out of a film noir. I also noticed you started smoking. I honestly don't know if she's sincerely using this as material for another novel or for a divorce or for a plot to kill him. It is reading really weird. It's probably another way for you to get into character, but maybe that's pushing it a little too far. You know best, of course, but don't pick up drinking next. At this rate, I should be able to start writing in 2 or 3 weeks. Thanks again for your help. M. Interesting.
He followed Marcella to Montreal even though she was done with her research.
Paul, why did you follow me to Montreal? As I already told you, I do not require your services anymore. I'm starting to worry you were taking your role a bit too seriously. You are not a real detective. You have to let go. See, they are really pushing it that Paul is just a guy, but he is a guy who has just kind of gone off the deep end a little bit, and his loneliness is just pushing him to do something weird. I really can't tell if this is a case of Paul snapping, Paul being in self-defense, or if it is actually Marcella and Anne together. Because there was a string of pearls, there is the cigarette thing from Anne, but then there's also Paul stuff. So everyone is obviously involved, but I don't know how. I don't. Those are some tiny little feet. That is a massive lens. Wait, what does it say on the top? Help. Help. Men. It says men. Okay. Clues are fine. Clues are fine. I'm really confused as to how he died, because that looks like, you know, someone got his head and went whack into the corner. But there is a perfectly good ice pick.
Should I hold on to this, maybe?
Is there anyone in here? I wish I could look in, but apparently I cannot. I don't know which of these things I should throw away. Because there's a lot of damning evidence around a lot of people here. And I don't know if I should leave it and get everyone in trouble, or if I should throw something away. But I don't know who is actually at fault here, so I don't know which to choose. He had the ice pick, he was getting stuff from the machine when someone hit him. Oh. This is really weird. Let's go and finally turn that light on, huh?
The fuse box. Just get to the fuse box in the janitor's closet, Sophie. It's not far.
I mean, maybe a deranged maid is not the best person to be deciding who deserves the blame here. I'm not deranged! What do you mean? I'm just doing my job. Hello. Oh, so sad. I don't have a key. Oh, I can use the screwdriver or the ice pick.
I guess I'll need some. That worked, thank God.
You've cleaned like 4 things all game.
Power back.
I've done cleaning. Oh, I haven't been putting the towels though. I haven't been putting the towels. Hello? Why can't I inspect this? Oh god. Oh no. Wait, what? How do I know what's been blown? I don't.
How did this end up here?
Save combinations? This is just getting deeper and deeper.
Eugene, what I would give to have you with me right now. Your note will have to make do.
If there's a power outage and I'm busy preventing another part of this hotel from collapsing, here's what to do. Check fuse box plan for required amperage of each socket. Socket! Holy shit. Remove all blown fuses from sockets. Tip. Blown fuses are usually blackened. Screw in new fuses in sockets. Make sure amperage is correct. Flick big lever to restore power. Eugene. Huh? What? Huh? Okay. What? 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 I am so confused. What? What? So this is the fuse box plan. Right? I've removed all of the blown ones. Oh, so I need to, so this one was a 15, so I need to move 8 of there? Is that what that means?
How does Eugene do this again?
No.
Fuses. I probably need new fuses.
Oh, I need new ones. But why is it telling me to place... Well, I'm so confused. Where do I get fuses from then? Wouldn't you think they'd be in here? Where do I get fuses from?
Getting the fuse box open was half the battle. Now I need to take a look inside and fix what needs fixing. I don't
Right,
think
that's
there's
not
anything
fuse.
here that would help me.
Is this actually gonna help me? I'd expect there to be some on the shelves. I can't see any on the shelves.
Yes,
Oh wait,
this is what I need.
I found a fuse. Oh, they're tiny. I was looking for the long ones. I'm just an idiot then. So, okay. Hello. Oh, scroll. I know what I'm doing. What have I got? S and G. G is 30, so I'm gonna go G. And then S. Bing bong. Yay! I am an amateur electrician. Great. I've never been more grateful for electricity. The light from the window in the janitor's closet was enough for me to see what I was doing with the fuse box, and it occurred to me that had it been any later in the day, I would have been up the creek without a paddle. I'll head down to the lobby, go straight to reception, and get the police on the phone. This nightmare is almost over. Or so I hope.
Power's back. Now I should go down to the lobby. Call the police.
How am I going to get down when there's a dead man in my way? Do I have
Is
to
there
move
anything
him?
I've forgotten? Once I leave this floor, I probably won't be able to come back.
Should I put down the ice pick? Because it was there already? And so it's like... Oh, it's the wrong fucking way, isn't it? I don't know if I can put it down. But I feel like... everything I have should be okay. Pretty sure the 2 keys are both master keys. You should certainly not have taken it if that was an option. It wasn't. Because I needed it for the fuse box. Okay. Leave that there. So I have screwdriver, 2 keys. Oh, can I put the money back? Which room was the money from? Shit. 507. Any evidence you want to destroy? I mean, I want to destroy the key that I made, but I don't know how. Can I put this back? Shit. I can... Oh, I can! Okay. Good. Probably. Hopefully. Okay, cool. So on me now, I have 2 keys, which I think are master keys, the screwdriver, which I picked up. I think I picked that up to help Eugene. Technically. I mean, I know I needed it for the vent, but I think I need to hold on to that one. The key, however, I don't know if I can destroy that. Which I wish I could, but I don't think I can. So we're gonna say hey-ho, and we're gonna leave. Hopefully things are left in an okay position. Oh, hi, lag.
Sorry. I'm so sorry.
I think I've left things okay. I put the money back, which I'm glad that I could do. The ice pick back. Hopefully, fingerprints weren't such a thing in the 50s. But I guess we'll find out about that later. What the hell? Oh, it's so dark. Worst phone call to make. I restored the power on the 5th floor, but the rest of the hotel is still in the dark. At least I was able to make it to the lobby. I had to move Hector to get inside the elevator. I just want to forget that part, but it happened. It made me think of Mom. How many times did she have to move someone after they'd succumbed to a fatal wound? Did she ever get used to it? Oh, Mom. I wish you were here right now. Wait, where was her mom from? What was her mom doing? I have to call the police and let them know about Hector. The phone by the reception should work.
Phone. I need a phone.
Fingerprints are non-issue at this time. Oh, good. Fantastic.
Beth? Where is everyone?
Oh shit, where is everyone? That's a very good question.
Montreal Police Service, Station 22.
There's a man dead. He's been murdered. I need the police.
Please stay calm, ma'am. Where are you right now?
The lobby, but the body, it's upstairs.
Can you give me the address, please?
Oh, 1178 Drummond Street.
All right, ma'am. Officers are on their way.
Thank you.
Okay. Right. Oh my god, lag, why? Waiting it out. The police are on the way. I think that's the most I can do right now. It hasn't completely undone the knots in my stomach and the tension in my shoulders, but it's a start. I might as well write a bit, to pass the time until they arrive. I don't know what will happen next, if my hunch is correct, and Hector was indeed murdered. I suppose the police's main priority will be to determine who did it. I'm probably going to have to answer some questions, aren't I?
No, I just have to wait for the police.
How do I wait for the police? Oh, I guess like that. Who's gonna get me? I mean, it's not like I'm gonna die, because we did start this game off with a flashback, but... Oh my god, imagine if it was Beth the entire time.
Oh, hey you! Great timing, right? I'm thinking if we're lucky, Bernard will let us go home. No point in working in the dark. Sophie? Bean, you're not scared of the dark, are you? Hey, is everything okay?
I found Mr. Cruz. Hector.
Oh, you did? What was the bloke up to?
You
Beth.
don't understand. I found his body. He's dead, Beth.
Oh, merde. Merde. Sit down, okay? You look like you're about to faint.
I'm such an idiot. I noticed her name tag says E. Lambert, and I was like, her name's Beth. And then
Have you
remembered
called the police?
what Beth is
Yeah,
short
they're-
for.
They're on their way.
What happened? Was there an accident?
No, I don't think so. Someone did this to him.
You mean... Merde. Do you think it could have been Anne and Marcella?
I don't know. Why is there no I don't know option? Because I don't know who killed this man. I hope it's the manager to blame. Wouldn't that be amazing? Wouldn't that be just amazing? Fantastic. The signs point to yes, because they want to run away and have a life together. So it makes sense for them to be the killers. And also there was the string of pearls and Anne's cigarette thingy. But also Paul's camera, Paul's note, Paul's book. There are so many signs pointing to Paul in some way. It's either going to be a situation of one person hit the head on the thing and that's how he died, and then the other person had the ice pick and stabbed them, so there's two people with wounds currently. But I don't know. It's very confusing. I don't know who's hurt where, because I don't think it said how Hector was killed. There was the ice pick of evidence, but there was also the massive thing of, unless he got stabbed and then he had his head bashed in. Which seems kind of overkill, but maybe not. I don't know. But also there wasn't any blood on the pick, so I don't think that could be a murder weapon. So it's gonna have to be someone who was strong enough to bash someone's head into the corner, which could easily be two people or one man. So I think it was that Hector was getting ice. Someone came up behind him, slammed his head on the corner, and then somehow that person got away, and then he dragged, English is hard, himself to the elevator. But there was no blood on the pick, there was no blood around the pick. Paul hides behind the icebox and watches, And I think he must have been hiding behind the ice box. Hector came up to get ice. But then you would think, if Hector saw Paul...
What about Paul? He and Hector were caught fighting.
The cops will want to talk to
Shit.
you. Know what you've seen.
Oh no!
You need to be careful about what you tell them.
I accidentally
If word
pressed
of
my
Anne and
mouse!
Marcella's affair gets out, they may put a label on them that will really hurt them. It
Shit.
might not even matter in the end if they did it or not.
Did I say no or yes? Anyway, so Paul is behind the ice thing. So I'm presuming, because he had his camera, he must have been watching someone, because he did say about Marcella. I said Joe! Oh, did I? Okay, I said no. That's probably what I would go with anyway. So I think he would have been behind the icebox. He must have seen something. Because I can't imagine him being behind the icebox and then coming out from behind the icebox to a man who was looking into the icebox. Like, it would be, I feel like it would be hard for him to come around. I'm overthinking this. This is a video game. I don't think they have that much logic in this. I'm just thinking maybe it is a case of Paul was behind the icebox, Hector was getting ice, Anne and Marcella came up behind Hector, slammed his head into the corner, went off. Paul was there and watched it happen, but obviously couldn't intervene because he just witnessed a murder. And so it could have, I don't know. I don't know. This is many things.
What are you saying?
It's
just gonna keep going.
Cops like to go after people who are different. People like Anne, like Marcella, like me.
Gay
You know,
bitch.
I was barely 20 when I was shoved into a police car for just hanging out with people who made me feel like I wasn't so messed up after all.
What? Where did that happen?
At the White Cat. It's supposed to be a safe space, but it gets raided by cops every now and then. I know Anne was caught at least once too.
Wait, you know her?
Yeah, that's how I knew the answer to the riddle. I've never talked to her, but I've seen her a few times. Marcella and her, they're
We've
just
been
like me.
flirting the whole time.
Thank you. Thank you for trusting me with this.
Maybe now you can understand why I care so much about you. I don't know if I'm feeling inspired by Anne and Marcella, or if it's the shock of being so close to an
What are you
actual
gonna do,
murder, but, I'd really like for us to be more than just friends, Sophie.
Cute. We're going with the game,
Yeah.
obviously.
I like that too.
That's... That's great.
If Paul is watching us, no, Paul's gay. Is fine. Is
The
fine.
police is here.
The police is here.
Just
What?
be mindful of what you tell them, okay?
Yeah, of course.
I've never heard someone say the police is here.
Miss Roy? Miss Roy? Miss Roy!
Oh, sorry. I was distracted.
I really need you to focus right now. I don't want to be here all night, and I'm sure you don't either.
No, I don't.
So, as I was saying, we're trying to ascertain the circumstances of Mr. Cruz's death. Can you tell me how you came to find the body?
I was cleaning room 509 when I heard the elevator bell ring. Again and again and again. I thought maybe a child was playing with the doors, so I went out in the corridor, and that's when I saw him. All the blood and...
Why was the elevator bell ringing?
I'm sorry?
You said you heard the elevator bell ring. Why was it ringing? I assume it wasn't a child after all.
Why would I lie about that? Wait. Why would I lie about that? That's bothering me. Why would I lie about that?
Well, Mr. Cruz's body was preventing the doors from closing.
Really? When we found the body, it wasn't that close to the doors.
Yeah, that's because I had to go down
The stairs are blocked
lift.
because of the renovations, so the elevator's the only way out of the 5th floor. I had no choice but to move the body. Just a little.
Ah, so that explains the traces we found. Thank you for clearing that up. So, what did you do after that?
Well, that's when the power cut. So I had to go to the janitor's closet.
To access the fuse box.
Exactly. I changed a few fuses and turned the power back on.
But there's a lock on that box, isn't there? Did you have the key?
Yeah.
No, I didn't. Only Eugene does. But I thought an ice pick might do the trick, so I went to the ice machine to get one.
You're a size 7, I suppose.
Yes, I am.
Wait, no.
Why?
What
Wait,
did you
no.
see when you went to the ice machine?
No, the
was-
footprints.
Blood. A lot of it.
Did you touch anything?
I might have
so.
touched a few things. Just to figure out what had happened to Mr. Cruz.
Of course you did. Why so many witnesses can't help but compromise the evidence is just beyond me.
Harry.
Anyway, what did you do after restoring the power?
I took the elevator down to the lobby. That's where I called the police.
Do you remember what you said to the operator? The exact words.
No.
No, I'm afraid I don't.
You said, there's a man dead. He's been murdered.
That's possible.
What makes you so sure it was murder?
Oh shit. Honesty is the best policy. Maybe not in this situation, though. You can't say, Kyle, it's only scary if you lie, and then tell me to lie.
I just assumed.
Sorry.
What with all the blood?
I'm afraid I don't believe that, Miss Roy. It's more than an assumption, isn't it?
I'm not
Kyle-
sure I understand what you...
I know you like going through your guests' personal belongings.
Kyle!
We found pictures of you snooping around.
Kyle!
Now,
Your fault.
unless you want me to arrest you for violating your guests' privacy, I suggest you tell me everything you know.
All right.
Assumption.
Let's start with the victim's wife, Marcela Cruz. Apparently, she left in quite a hurry this morning. What can you tell me about her?
Oh my god. Throw her in the shit? That's not fair. Oh no. Don't tell him shit. I don't want to do that one. I don't want to. It's not fair. It's not fair. He's lying to scare you into incriminating yourself?
I don't really know anything. She just looks like a loving, caring wife.
Kyle, if you get me a
Really?
bad ending.
That's
I'm gonna
odd,
hate
because we learned a lot about Mrs. Cruz when we went through her room. And let's just say that loving, caring wife are not the first words that would come to mind.
Oh?
She's a lesbian, involved in
Oh,
some sordid
shit.
affair with the guest from room 507, Mrs. Beaumont. Have you ever witnessed them engaging in immoral behavior?
What do you mean?
I
I'm
mean,
asking if
literally,
you've
no.
seen them being, you know, intimate.
No, I haven't. No.
And did you hear them discuss their deviant ways in front of Mrs. Beaumont's son, perhaps? Imagine what kind of effect such perversion can have on a young child.
No, I didn't hear anything.
Did you hear them express their hatred of men? Did they ever talk about using violence against men? Did you hear them speak ill of Mr. Cruz?
funnily enough, I genuinely did not, my good dude. So, well, take a stand or deny. I mean, like, I literally haven't heard them say anything. I haven't come across that. I mean, like, I found the notes, but I didn't hear anything. So, right? What do you mean by take a stand? I'm intrigued by that. Deny the stand would be you calling him out for being a bigot. I mean, he is.
No,
Okay,
I didn't hear any of that.
I mean,
I'm
I
sorry I
literally
can't be of
didn't
more
hear any
help.
of that, so.
No, I'm sure you are. But we're not quite done yet, Miss Roy. We've learned from one of your colleagues that the victim had a fight with a guest named Mr. Spade. What can you tell me about him?
He's a creep. All spent some time in a psychiatric hospital. Oh, first name basis is not a good idea. That's not a good idea. That's not. I don't. That's not a good idea, that one. If that said Mr. Spade, then maybe, but it doesn't. It says Paul, which I think is quite incriminating. So I'm gonna say
I don't know much. Only that he seems nice.
Nice. I wouldn't be so sure.
Oh?
We found out that Mr. Spade is fresh out of a madhouse. When we called the place, they painted quite the picture of him. Did you ever see him display odd behavior in or around the hotel?
No. I mean, we've all got our little quirks, don't we?
Did he seem obsessed with Mrs. Cruz?
A little, maybe, but
Obsessed enough to kill her husband?
no, nothing like that. We all have our obsessions. Me, for instance. I'm obsessed with celebrities and gossip magazines, and
You don't seem to understand, Miss Roy. Mr. Spade is not like you and me. He may look like us, but he's not. He's dangerous and needs to be taken off the streets. So tell me, did you ever see him be violent or aggressive?
I see. So either I can stand up for the gays and the mentally unwell, or I could just deny it and get everyone in trouble. So, okay, well, okay, alright. But the thing is, like, he's asking, did I ever see him? And I literally didn't. So, then...
no, I didn't.
I'm sorry, Miss Roy, but I just don't believe you. I think you know more than you've let on.
I genuinely haven't seen anything, though, my
Can I please leave?
You can. But you'd better stay in town. I'm sure I'll have more questions for you very soon.
Hi, lag. Bye, lag. You're not getting anyone in trouble by denying it. Why am I wearing red?
Bernard was strangely chipper on the phone. That can't be a good sign. I guess I'll know soon enough.
Well, we're back in here, I guess.
The atmosphere is so different in here. Will it ever? It'll probably be a while before the hotel reopens.
Oh shit, what's this? Interrogation. I never imagined I would be sitting in an interrogation room at a police precinct. It was like something out of a crime film. The kind of scene you watch and wonder what you would do if you were in that character's place. Turns out the reality is much more nerve-wracking. Detective Tremblay told me outright that he didn't believe me. I'm not sure I blame him either. I was so overwhelmed I can hardly remember what came out of my mouth. I don't know what would happen next, but I can't help but expect the worst. After the storm. I love Life is Strange. It's been tough being alone with my thoughts since the hotel closed 2 days ago. According to the papers, the police are still investigating and haven't made any charges yet. I just hope they take the time to get it right. The last thing this whole ordeal needs is an innocent person put behind bars. Anyway, this morning I got a call from Bernard, calling me into the hotel. He sounded surprisingly chipper. Cheerful, even. I wonder how it'll feel, walking into the Clarington again after everything that's happened. What the hell? Who's Roger? What? Maurice Tremblay is a detective lieutenant with the Montreal Police. He's about what one would expect from a detective. Stern, straight-laced, tired, same, and always carrying either a mug of coffee or a notebook. He looked like he hadn't slept in days, which makes sense with how hard the police have been working themselves trying to round up every last supposed deviant in the city. Maurice is old-fashioned, like a lot of men his age. His assumptions about women, or anyone who isn't like him, for that matter, made that clear. I wish he wasn't the one in charge of the investigation into Hector's murder, but I'm not sure any other detective would have made a difference. Roger is the policeman who escorted me through the precinct when I was called in to be interrogated. He seems nice enough. I wish I had more to work with, but I have to remember that I can't get inside everyone's heads.
Let's go see what Bernard wants.
Well, if he's happy, then
Ugh,
that's
go to
okay.
hell.
Oh,
Beth.
dear.
Hey,
Hi,
Are
Beth.
you okay?
I'm out of a job. But
What?
other than that, yeah, everything's just peachy.
Wait, why?
No,
I hope you're luckier than I am. Come join me when he's done with you, all right? I'll be questioning my life choices on the mezzanine.
yeah, okay.
What's Beth done? Hi, how's it going?
Ah, Miss Roy. Come in. I suppose you know why you're here?
I would guess it has something to do with the murder.
Well, you'd be right about that. We've been getting a lot of press lately, and not the good kind. I wouldn't expect you to understand the position I'm in, but I assure you, it's quite uncomfortable. To have one's life's work blown away like that. All thanks to some sexual deviance and a nut job. It's obvious to me now that I haven't been firm enough. For guests of such morals to be comfortable booking a few nights here and committing such a horrid act. Things need to change. This means elevating our standards to the highest possible level, and it starts with the people working here. It starts with you.
With me?
Yes. From what I've heard, you've been quite the exemplary maid lately.
Clean
Clean rooms, satisfied guests.
I take my job very seriously, sir.
As you should. We'll see for the future, but for now, you'll be allowed to continue working here.
Is that a good thing?
Thank you.
That seems like
I'm
a
not
good
done. The police have finished their investigation and left a mess on the 5th floor. I want you to clean it up.
thing. Mister,
You want me
clean
to
up
go
detail.
back there?
Yes, why not?
I found a dead body on that floor. I'm not going back.
I'll make this simple for you. If you don't do it, you're fired.
Oh, shit. I mean, in this situation, you should quit. You should quit. He sounds like a dick. Beth just got fired. Solidarity with Beth. Solidarity with Beth.
You can't fire me. Because I quit.
Sure. I fire you, you quit. It's all the same to me. Just make sure to empty your locker before the end of the month. That'll be all.
Bye, dickhead. Beth, I quit.
Hey,
Solidarity.
Hey.
what a week.
Yeah. So, what did Bernard want with you?
Well, he was being kind of a jerk, so I quit.
You what?
I quit. I figured there was no point in staying if you were leaving.
I appreciate the solidarity, but
Solidarity
you really
with
didn't have
Beth.
to do that.
I think it's for the best. Did Bernard say why he was firing you?
Ugh. He was going on and on about keeping deviants out of the hotel, so I may have lost my cool a little.
A little.
Understandable.
I told him I was one of those deviants he was so afraid of. He froze for a moment, then showed me the door.
Well, I'm not one bit worried about you. I know you'll be just fine.
Yeah, I do have a cat-like ability to land on my feet.
And think of all the good times you'll have away from Bernard.
I'll miss annoying him. He turns into a particular shade of red that only I can get out of him.
Are we actually gonna find out who is the murderer? Or is it gonna
No,
be...
you're right. It's time for new challenges. I could see myself owning my own establishment, one that caters to the right kind of crowd. Believe it or not, I do enjoy the company of people, just not, you know, the stuck-up, entitled clientele of this prestigious hotel. But maybe if I were behind the counter of, say, a bar instead of a reception desk. I don't know. Is that silly?
Do you
No,
have a
it's not.
specific bar in
In
mind?
fact, you'd be perfect for it. You're the most charming person I know.
Thank you. I'm really glad you're in my life.
Me too.
I don't feel... Look, okay, I'm sure they're both lovely, but I do not feel a connection between either of them. This means I can come back to it though, right? This, I think. I think that means I can come back to this page. So.
Can I?
Why not?
Kiss me?
I'm out of a job anyway, so I might as well.
Never
Wow.
That was...
I know.
Okay. That was very anticlimactic. Oh, okay. So it seems that if I had chosen, what was the other guy's name? Andrew? I think I could have kissed him as well. I think I could have gone this whole game with him. I just happened to choose the gay one, didn't I? It could have been a guy. But no, it wasn't. We went with Beth instead because I went with Andrew in the demo. You know what? Good for them. Good for them. Sure.
I've been thinking about Anne and Marcella a lot.
Should I be jealous?
No, not in that way. I've been thinking about what they went through. How they had to lie and pretend. Day after day. How they had to live someone else's life for 10 years before they could finally be with each other. I don't think I could do that.
Well, I have good news for you, Bean. Times are changing. It's already started elsewhere, and it will get here eventually. One day, all the Annes and Marcellas of the world will live happily together, and no one will give a damn.
I really hope that's true.
It will be.
I'm so lost. Who's the fucking killer, man? That's all I want to know. Don't tell me we're not going to find out and it's just going to end. Really? All of them? Oh. Alright. What's the canon ending? Oh, Lindsay is really dead. That's sad. Why is everyone in jail? Did it say they confessed to the court charge? I don't know. Dougie. So there's obviously a way to, you know, get someone out of jail, but I I'm really confused. You chose to stand up to Bernard and quit, but now you have no job. Oh, thanks, team. Oh, is that me and Beth? Well, that's cute at least. Is this the white cat? Probably. I'm still lost. What? I wasn't charged, at least. Oh, okay. Right. Okay. What did I- what? Who's the killer? Did I miss a piece of evidence or something? Because I'm very confused. I'm so lost! That's not a good way to end a game, with me being confused. Who killed? It was a fun game, but I feel like it's you know, I don't know. It's probably the kind of game where you have to play it multiple times and get multiple endings and then you can piece it all together, but now I'm just left confused because everyone got charged, but no one was confirmed the murderer. Unless you could find after getting the power back, not before. Shit. Should I go and see what I missed? Obviously my curiosity got the better of me and I really needed to find out the true ending for this game. So I took to Reddit, which I know is a great source of all things factual, but I did want to see if anyone had mentioned how to get the true ending. Sadly, I was unable to get the true ending because it required you to get rid of everything in all the rooms that would be evidence against anyone, and also to not step in the blood. I got rid of all the evidence, but I couldn't get out of the blood, so couldn't get the true ending, which really sucks, but I did get a different ending, and it's very interesting. But spoiler alert for the true ending, it was neither Marcella and Anne, nor was it Paul. It was in fact a secret third option. Thankfully, in my second attempt, I did find the evidence pointing to this third option, but I didn't have the true ending to show you. So if you'd like to see it for yourself, you're not gonna find it here. I suggest looking elsewhere. But it is very interesting that the actual ending involves a person that we knew nothing about. But here is me getting the I'm not really sure if this is the bad ending or the good ending. It's just a different ending. So please enjoy. In room 509? Really? Okay. Shit. So it's not in that one. Not that one. Laundry ticket? No. So the 5th floor I found the safe codes. Okay, which room is this? 509. 23-4. 23-4, and then in the basement we had this. So 24-42-16. I think. Oh, 23. I'm just an idiot then. 23. There we go. Ah! Oh, Jesus, okay. You ruined my life, you fucking moron. I lost my house, my family, everything. And now you refuse to pay the money you owe me? For years, I gave you my hard-earned money. It was all for nothing. I hope you and the all-American burn in hell. SW. Woman and 3 children killed in house fire. The Williams house, located on 32nd Street, is a total loss. 4 members of a family died in a residential fire last night. According to police and firefighters, flames were seen coming from the two-story house by a neighbor at around 3 a.m. It took firefighters around 1 hour to extinguish the blaze. The bodies of a woman and 3 children were found in the house. Police identified the victims as Meredith Williams, 32, and her children Thomas, David, and Sarah. Samuel Williams, the husband, managed to escape the house unharmed. Samuel Williams is a client of Hector Cruz. He lost his wife and 3 children in a residential fire, but Cruz's company refused to pay his insurance claim. Holding Hector responsible for his current situation, Williams has been sending him death threats, and it would seem Hector took the threats seriously enough considering he brought a gun on his wedding anniversary trip. So this is...
Is this the brochure Beth was talking about?
Okay, further
The
away.
one that came in the mail for Anne?
These are the tickets.
So Anne and Marcella
Further
really
away.
are planning to run off together.
And then...
Was what happened to her. Why does the VIP want to meet with Paul? Maybe he fell for his role playing and wants to hire him as a private investigator.
Wait, what? To all reception staff, discard previous instructions. Our prestigious guest has expressed the desire to meet the guest from room 505. I cannot fathom what such an illustrious man wants from such a freak. But if you see him, please direct him to my office. What the fuck, man?
Bernard really wants Paul out of the hotel.
Oh shit, I can't believe I missed all of this. To all reception staff, I have heard more reports on the guest from room 505 and his strange behaviour, following people around, spying on guests, etc. As you are all aware, we have a very prestigious guest in room 602, and I would hate for his stay at our distinguished establishment to be tarnished because of some other undesirable guests. Inform the guest in 505 that he must vacate his room as soon as possible. Invent an excuse if you have to. Also note that from now on, our "if you can pay, you can stay" policy no longer applies. Guests who do not fit the hotel's new elevated standards should be denied a room. Lovely. Uh-oh.
What's he doing here again?
Did I get a bad one? Did I get a bad one? I think I got a bad one.
Let's not make a scene, alright?
Shit.
A scene?
Fuck.
What the hell's going on?
Beth, it's okay.
I warned you where obstruction of justice would get you, Miss
There
Roy.
was no
So here we are.
way.
You're
There
under
was
arrest.
no way.
This is bullshit. You can't do this.
There was
Sophie,
no way.
we'll get you a lawyer. It'll be okay.
There was not a way, Kyle. There was not a way.
God.
Oh well, at least we got a different ending. It's not the ending we wanted, but at least it's different and it wasn't all for nothing. Fuck. Thanks to my actions, no one was sent to prison. I should have just left the diary. I should have just left the diary. I shouldn't have listened to you. I should have just not touched the one thing that was... Because there wasn't a way. Well, at least he gets... You know what? Good for them. Yeah, at least I saved them. Good for them. Do we get a cute pic of Anne and Marcella at least? Oh, good. Oh, Marcella. There's not. Well, yeah, okay. You know what? It's not the ending I wanted, but at least it's better than nothing. See, it's cute. Yeah. Yeah, this is nice. This is happier than the other ending. God damn it. I want to see the other ending, though. Well, get fucked, Benny. Oh, I leave and I get to be with Beth anyway. Well, everything's fine. Everything's fine. There's a murderer on the loose, but it's not the ending I wanted, but it's an ending I got. So, Yeah, gonna leave that there.